Hello Pisces, how are we doing? My name is Nani and I'm here to do your monthly tarot reading for the month of April. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Pisces, and also Venus if you're actually dealing with someone in special. Let's see what the cards are saying, right? And also my readings are timeless, so time flows. This may be something that you went through yesterday, or maybe 10 years ago, or you might be going through right now, or maybe later on. Okay, so please let's start with your reading. So yeah, oh god, yeah, when I was meditating on your energy, I'm seeing like you guys were like wanted to start like making exercise and stuff. I was having like this back pain, so maybe some of you are like experiencing some back pain or stuff like that. Just be careful with your back as well. Do some yoga, please do some yoga exercises, or stretching exercises. If you're a fan of Pilates, I actually liked it. I tried it once. It's very, very nice. I need more movement, but if you're like in a time of like healing, especially if you had like surgery not too long ago, or if you're in a period of recovery, it doesn't have to be because of a surgery, but I'm feeling like for some of you, it might be a surgery, so it might limitate you, in your movements as well. So please do practice some yoga or Pilates, because Pilates was actually created, for that, for people who were in recovery, but they of course couldn't like jump and do stuff like that. So but you still do work like everything in your body without that, all that sweat and stuff. I do like to sweat when I do exercise, so that's just up to you. I'm seeing some of you guys as well like starting to eat very, very well. Some of you might actually become vegan or vegetarian. Congratulations and welcome. I'm also vegan. And I know, like, I'm seeing like you guys want to connect yourself like more like with I don't want to say yes, and different beings as well, but like smaller beings, the beings that no one actually like pays attention to, or actually can be very cruel, towards those beings because they are small and they, somehow they cannot be seen. So people somehow think they don't suffer. Anyway, I'm seeing definitely you guys are, reversing that in your life. So I feel like, some of you are like, no, there are more, people or beings or animals who do actually need my help. And this might come, from something back in childhood. I'm seeing for some of you have like very traumatic experiences back in school, where you were possibly, and I'm very sorry, for that. And to hear that you were like bullying victims, or you saw someone like being a victim of bullying, and you really, really didn't like it. It was always like so wrong for you, right? Like, why people really have to hurt people this way? Well, my dear friends, my dear Pisces friend, it's because people are also hurt, and not everybody can have, the same glimpses as you guys had, or as you had, So yeah, when I was meditating as well, please don't get scared. I will explain what this means. I saw an inverted pentacle, or an inverted, well, pentagram. The pentacle is just, a pentagram surrounded by a circle. That's what it is, which is a symbol of protection. And I do associate, of course, well, because the tarot card also, also says that you can actually see by the tarot cards. It's not just my imagination or my opinion. The inverted pentagram is very connected to, to the devil, to Satanism and stuff like that. But I'm not saying like you guys are going to become Satanists, or maybe you do. Well, maybe you do know someone Satanist, that you definitely don't want to deal with, or a very dark energy, that you experience back in time, but you're still feeling the need of releasing it. It's something like, I'm feeling it's something spiritual. It's like a spiritual lesson that you guys, need to complete. It is still, an open cycle or circle that, that maybe some of you feel like you definitely need to close up. Oh my God, I'm sorry. You definitely need to close out completely. And this might be, with a person, with a very specific person or a group of people, who really wounded you, and other people around you, like close people around you, like your friends, very vulnerable people that you were trying to protect. I'm seeing like these people like being take advantage of, and you might actually have been one of these people. This can go both ways. And you were, it's, why are you talking down to me like that? Why are you talking down to this person? Even if you didn't express it, which is, I really think some of you didn't, because, for a Pisces, it might be sometimes very, very hard, to express our emotions. It's like we do express them, but we don't express them because we are emotional, because we don't want to be emotional. It's that amazing, turmoil. So I'm really feeling like a sense of insecurity, of this like name calling as well, when you were a kid. For some of you, this might be like, like people like finger pointing you because you were maybe too skinny or too fat, or there was something in your body that people were perceiving that as, dysfunctional or whatever. Again, don't, it's hard to struggle with those things, even if you are an adult. I did struggle with that, but you come to a point, as I came as well, you come to a point that you're like, this doesn't make any sense, I'm not a kid anymore. Like, I'm not a kid to get hurt, and hindered like this, anymore. These people cannot have like more power over me or over whoever needs my help or whoever needs help. Sorry. So I don't know, like, I think because of this, you guys are turning, I think you guys are seeing like physical exercise as a form of like elevate yourself, not just, to look good, and to have a nice pair of, of glutes and whatever, even because we all know the nice glutes are here, actually, right? So yeah, it's not just because of your, physical health, even if I do really, really think a lot, like some of you are doing or are starting to do these changes for, physical change, but it will definitely, it will transcend, that physical box that you guys are maybe, inside of, and it will definitely expand more of your like spirituality and your emotional health as well. You will see that, maybe like exercising or helping people to exercise. Maybe you can be like a personal trainer or, doing, any kind of sports, like I'm seeing you guys like like inspiring people and telling people don't give up. I really feel like, you know, in like a I don't know, like a Zumba class or whatever, or like a spinning class, you can do it, don't give up. Like you know, like this very like inspirational people. I love it, Pisces. Very well done. You know, very very well done. And but it's definitely don't also, I mean, it's nice, you know, for us to do it. It's nice, it's amazing, you know, it's really really amazing. But um try not to do it, or if you're doing it, of course, try to see if you're not doing this from a place of like of ego, you know, to get like more likes, you know, more views, or you know, like, you know, to have like people like orbiting you, like in a more, you know, consistent way. Don't do it like for vanity reasons. This is what I'm getting, you know. But I'm definitely feeling like, in general, you guys are really really like trying. Ooh, you guys are really really like trying like to elevate yourself, and some of you might be working on your psychic abilities as well. And I'm seeing you guys like being very hardcore like manifestors. You know, you really do have the power, you know, to manipulate energy without you even knowing, you know, that you actually possess this power. So just please do have a look on that. You know, I'm always mentioning like nice meditations here and stuff, but there are like psychic psychic abilities, a psychic ability awakening meditation, you know, stuff like that. And even for protection, I'm feeling a lot like you guys really definitely need to protect yourself. Okay, the devil came out in reverse, and again I'm seeing another pentacle here, as you guys can see. Like I'm really feeling like protection around you guys. Please do verbalize, please do pray if you need to, because I feel like there are some like entities, some of your, you know, spirit guides that you may not know that they are around you, you know, maybe past loved ones that you may not know that they are around you, but let me tell you, they are. And they are definitely trying to, as well, not only to try to protect you, you know, from this devil energy as well. And I saw, and well, again, the devil, as you can see, like the inverted pentacle here, but the devil was inverted, so I'm seeing like a blockage on a block, if you guys what I mean. Like, you've got like a being, you know, around you, surrounding you, like, who is really like protecting you, like calling you out, like, hey, don't do this, you know, hey, don't go this path, because you were start to deal with what you were, you know, fighting against before. Yeah, I'm seeing like some of you are definitely starting to eat healthier, you know. This devil energy, this can be like anything toxic. It's that you're gonna deal with the devil, you know. For very extreme cases it can be like that, but don't worry about that. I'm just seeing this as a very, you know, light, which isn't light at all, you know. Any kind of, you know, toxicity, trying like to, like being a parasite, you know, like being a leech, you know, trying to stay connected to you, but you know that doesn't belong to you. You really know that doesn't belong to you. But you also know, and if you don't, you should know, you know, why these, you know, bad stuff happen to good people, and why there is this, you know, devil or evil energy, you know, like trying to manipulate and trying to distort everything, you know, we try to do for the better good of everybody involved. Well, my friend, let me tell you something. without good, there can't be a bad thing, or bad cannot exist as well without a good thing, right? We all need this polarity. You know, the world actually needs this polarity to create this vortex of regenerated and upcycled energy, not just recycle, upcycled energy, you know. So, you know, for you to become the greatest version of yourself, you definitely need to swim in some very dirty waters sometimes, you know. But if you just think about it, well, it's just dirty water, you know. Yes, it does have maybe some bacteria, some stuff, you know, that you're not seeing. Hey, but if you're not dealing with this type of bacteria, you know, you might have to deal with some other type of bacteria, you know, in the future, if you don't take care of this now, right? Ooh, I was gonna say, like, I'm seeing you guys like really, really, really elevating yourselves, and this thing about becoming, you know, vegetarian or vegan. I feel like you guys, as you can see, you've got the star card. Maybe you're connected to an Aquarius as well, and here a Capricorn. Even if you don't get too caught up, you know, in the signs and stuff. This is just the energy, you know, the sign energy. So, you know, the star card, as I said, it's connected to the sign of Aquarius, and it means uniqueness, you know, healing as well. And I'm definitely seeing like you guys are, you know, start to develop like this sense of like communication with, you know, with animals and stuff. As I'm really seeing this, like, you know, I'm seeing like, as you know, like, this is your world, you know, everything is blue. This is what you see. This is your, you know, physical reality. It's what you can actually touch, you know, it's where you can, yeah, touch. There you go. And I'm seeing like this flamingo, you know, it does belong to the same earth, you know, but it's not the same as you. That's why, you know, it has a different color and everything. And I'm definitely seeing you guys. I saw as well while I was shuffling the cards, the Queen of Cups upright, which tells me you guys are really like showing this, you know, this caring, amazing, beautiful side, especially towards, you know, those who don't have too much voice, or again, those vulnerable beings, you know. That's why I'm gonna do a video, you know, one day about that, like why being, you know, vegetarian or vegan might help you, you know, at reaching your psychic abilities in a more consistent way as well. But yeah, back to the star card. I'm really seeing like you guys are like trying like to change the world in some way, you know, like taking this very Aquarian energy, you know, this very altruist, this this very avant-garde as well energy, this rebel energy. Hey, that's enough, you know. Hey, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make this world a better place. I might not change the world, and you know, if people tell you, oh, what do you think you are you do you think you're better than me? Like, don't pay attention to that, you know, because deep down those people just feel or are seeing you trying to elevate yourself and trying to do something better, and they are actually not doing anything. So what can they do? It's just like criticizing, you know, to try to put you, you know, back on the same like level of consciousness that those people are, you know. But again, if you're having people like wondering and questioning, oh my god, oh, like, you know, you're like eating plants, are you just eating salads? Like, don't pay attention to that, you know. Like your focus, you know, is for a much bigger purpose, you know, rather than just this one. Okay, that's why it's reversed. But I'm definitely like seeing a big, oh yeah, a big protection. You've got the Ten of Cups here as well. Like you really just want like to world to be like a happy place, you know, like very, not just happy, a healthy place. You know, I'm seeing some of you as well. Oh my God, I'm seeing some of you because of this coronavirus thing. You know, you're like getting like a more greener, you know, a more greener side of you. Like you're definitely connecting to nature much more, you know. And you're like, I feel like amazing is nature, amazing is nature. Yeah, amazing is nature, yeah, where nature is amazing. People might try like to twist you, especially what like when you're having like a talk or something. People might start to, you know, like gaslight and like twist whatever you're like manipulate what you're trying to say. So because they know you're doing amazing, so you can, you know, go back to your old ways. You know, let me tell you something, these are not the people that deserve you. And I as well can see this or that, you know, in this card. I'm seeing like with the Ten of Cups here, this is normally like a wish fulfillment card, wishes coming true, you know. And I'm really feeling like this is what you guys want for this earth as well, you know. Even with this coronavirus thing, you know, why these things exist, you know. Nature is amazing, we've got everything we need to survive, you know. Why there is still like this toxic energy, you know, these toxic energies, actually this devil, you know, despite of being reversed, you do know that it does still exist, you know, upright. But anyway, so I'm seeing as well, or I'm feeling that, you know, for some of you, you might start like to question everything, you know, or questioning like a lot of stuff. And, you know, when you do that, please question more. Because definitely what we feel or what we perceive that we actually know, or what we perceive as the absolute truth, naming like common sense, for example, it's actually, you know, you can definitely tell like you're like there is more, you know, behind the curtains happening than it's being seen, you know. And I'm feeling like you guys want to unveil this, like, do you remember like Scooby-Doo, you know? Do you remember Scooby-Doo, like, you know, where there was this, you know, this very this like monster, you know, and they were always like hiding from the monster, and then but at the same time like trying to fight against the monster, and Scooby-Doo was always afraid and stuff like that. But, you know, when it was the right time to figure out what it was, and and they were like taking, you know, the bag or whatever like out of the person's head, oh my God, it's you. So this is what I'm getting, you know, this is the feeling that I'm actually getting. Some of you might actually see or might feel that you were in, you know, in a global in a global way, you know, in terms of like worldwide speaking, you were actually living a lie. This is what I'm getting. Oh my God, I can't believe this person did this, you know. So I'm really seeing you guys like diving deep, you know, into what people really love to call, you know, conspiracy theories. You know, when something wants to be hidden, you know, and when there's you know, when there's new information that, you know, might be quite burning, let's say, for some people, you know, or might burn some people, and, you know, everybody like tries to cover everything. I'm really seeing like you guys are like, fuck me, you know, like something like that, like really like wow, or you feel like something was calling you for a long time ago, you know, like do this, you know, like trying to find the truth, you know, behind the veil, you know, like really see with your like with your third eye, you know, like through all the BS, what's actually going on in the world, you know, because you might feel like some things as well are very, very contradictory. This is what I'm getting. Yeah, you might actually start to question why there is like, why there is this unbalance, you know, of like so many rich people and very, very like poor people. Why do we have this contrast, you know? I'm definitely seeing like you guys are you know, getting into, you know, into that space. And again, I don't know, like I was gonna say like you guys have like two cup cards, but no, one of them is actually a cup card, the other one is a star. You know, so I'm really feeling like you guys really want to, you know, emotionally want to treat the world, you know, the world that you live in, you know, you want to end like poverty, you know, you want to end like speciesism, racism, you know, like you're ready to embrace um, not just multiculturalism, you know, but you're ready to embrace difference, you know, without following labels or unnecessary labels. Be careful not to do that as well, okay? You know, because labels are just ideas that get corrupted. Because everybody starts to treat them as a fashion, you know, because someone wants something from that fashion, you know, and you know, whoever is like absorbing and consuming that fashion is actually the ones who get like, you know, harmed. And this is definitely you guys as well. Some of you might actually start to like to question all this thing, you know, about coronavirus. Like, is this like really man-made? Actually deeper than that, you know, who's actually creating this or whatever, you know, let's not, you know, say names and stuff, but you guys will definitely find that, you know, and I really support you guys, you know. Please, whatever you think, you know, please do question yourselves, you know, when someone is trying to tell you, no, this is the way it is, because that person didn't experience what you guys experience, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, okay? So, oh my god, I just noticed I've got another flamingo here. I just noticed I've got another flamingo here, you know. I don't know, like some of you guys are really flamingo fans. I really, really like flamingo fans. I'm getting for some of you, if some of you are dealing like with a soulmate, you know, and it's like in terms of like relationships, not just love, because soulmates can be they can be anyone, you know, your neighbor, it can be your dog, it can be your friends, it can be your lover as well. Well, it can be your lover, but people always tend to perceive this, you know, in a very deceitful way, that, you know, soulmates are just, you know, love related. Well, it's still love related, of course, but it feels like it's always like romantic. It's not. It might be actually for some of you. Some of you might actually like miss someone, a very good connection, someone that you guys feel like it's like, it feels like the person is different from you, as I don't know, as I saw as well in this card, you know, this protection. Like, I feel like you guys, if you're not just dealing with animals and stuff, I'm definitely feeling like you're seeing someone who is different from you, but you guys are still different. Okay, what I mean with this is a very different person from you. It can be a different like background or something. This person maybe grew up in a different way than you did. It might be from a different race, different skin color, or whatever. I'm seeing a difference between you guys, actually. But I'm still feeling you find that you guys can really coexist, because you guys are even if you are different, you are still the same but different from everyone else, if that makes sense. I'm very sorry if this is sounding very confusing, but this is definitely what I'm getting, you know. Someone who is as bright as I am, you know, someone definitely different from what I'm used to deal with, but it's actually like the same as me. For some of you, again, as I said, it might be a soulmate, you know, something who you actually have a very, very, very strong connection towards. I'm seeing you guys like wanting to protect as well that person, because you might feel that person is very vulnerable. It can be a very you know, a person that really likes attention, or very vain, you know, or hey, hi, hello, but deep down this hides a very, very deep like feeling of insecurity, you know. So you really feel like, oh, I really need to take care of this. Again, this might be because of an animal, as I said, since some of you, as I said before as well, are, you know, are wondering if you should become vegetarian or not, you know. I'm definitely getting you guys want to like ascend yourselves, not just, yeah, no more fights, definitely no more fights, no more violence, no more bullshit, you know. I just want like good vibes, no more poverty in this world, no more blah 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 blah, you know. Yeah, all that stuff. And I think for that, you know, I think for some of you, if not most of you, the coronavirus will be like a starting point, a key point for you to start to make these questions. That might sound a bit like confusing, but no, but it's not. You will feel that it's not if you definitely follow this path. So, what more messages can we get? Please clarify the devil here. Yeah. So the devil in reverse is clarified by the Nine of Cups in reverse. So, you know, which tells me this is definitely something that you're, you know, I'm not gonna deal with this anymore. It's what I'm not, you know, like people are like, again, I'm just hearing like parasites, like leeches, you know, like people are really having this, you know, this parasitic way, you know, of treating other people, you know, like the idiots are getting the accolades for the, you know, for the brilliant minds but very insecure minds. I really don't like this thing, you know. Who the hell do you think they are? Who the hell do you think they are? Oh yeah, there you go. Like narcissistic people, or, you know, like jokers, you know, bullies and stuff like that. But let me tell you something, these people are also you know, suffering inside. But yeah, I'm definitely getting you guys are, yeah, no more bullshit, you know, no more heartbreak. For some of you, your animal totem, you know, besides being the flamingo, please have a look at that. It can be, you know, fishes as well. Not because you know, Pisces are fishes and stuff, but because I'm seeing like a connection of two, you know, of two people. So yeah, for some of you, your animal totem right now, or your animal spirit, might be a flamingo, or might be actually a spider. If you don't know what an animal totem is, it's basically, or an animal spirit guide. You know, I see them basically like the same way, to be honest. But you know, if you feel like an animal is like calling your attention, just search for like for the spirits of that animal, you know. Like spiders are about like are all about weaving, right? So spiders are all about like creating like it's like a nest, you know. Like security. That's what I'm getting, you know. And yeah, I'm definitely seeing like you guys being a spider here, like you're creating, you know, a security web, you know, for the less fortunate. This is what I'm getting, Pisces, you know. So, you know, if you stay here, you've got protection. Ooh, that was wow. For some of you, ooh, Aries, I don't know. Well, you might be dealing with an Aries, you might have Aries, you know, in your chart. But for some of you, I'm like, you stay here, you're protected. Right. Okay, what can I get for the star here, please? Yes, yes, I told you, like, you guys are definitely like feeling a connection, you know, a very, again, star, as I said before, it's a unique thing. You feel like you never felt this before. It's something that you never felt this before. It can be, again, towards animals, towards the what people perceive as meaningless, you know, animals. You're really actually like connecting with them, respecting them more, you know, like what does this creature has to teach me right now. So I'm definitely seeing like you guys are like having that you know, spiritual research. It's amazing, you know, it's great. Very good, Pisces. Yeah, again, oh, and I was saying, sorry, this can be a very, very meaningful connection. I'm seeing like, you know, literal like letters here, like communication between you guys. It's just, you know, it's telepathic, you know, for some of you it's like telepathic. It's like you guys finish each other's, you know, sentences, and or you guys read each other's mind, you know, without actually recognizing or without, you know, paying attention to that. But I feel right now you will definitely see how fucking hardcore that is, you know. And yeah, this thing that I was saying, you know, about the world, or even in the world that this, you know, animal or person, or the world that we actually live in right now, you know, it's just a world full of like of torments, of pain, you know. Again, we always see as well what we perceive, you know. That's something like for sure. And you know, and you will definitely shift as well your mindset if you're shifting as well your lifestyle. So one thing will definitely influence, of course he has to, you know, one thing is connected to the other. There's no way one cannot influence the other. But yeah, I'm just getting like, oh, this world, you know, is full of like sadness, of like turmoil, of shit, you know, of shit. So I want to, you know, I want to lead. Like I want to lead. I really don't know if you have, if some of you, you know, who have Aries, you know, in your chart, you might like become actually like a volunteer as well. You might like start to stand up, you know, for like the weaker ones, because you know, Aries are, or even the, you know, the Emperor card, you know, in the tarot is connected to Aries, to the star sign of Aries, to the sign of Aries. And it talks about power, you know, it talks about assertiveness, it talks about leadership as well. It talks about, yeah, power, I said. Even, you know, in some cases like royalty. And when I say royalty, I don't mean elitism, you know, because that's something that I really don't like. It's elitism. But when I say someone is royal, like someone, wow, has like the best, you know, like attitudes you can see, like it's, that person is royal, like it's beautiful, like outside and inside as well. Right? So, and your guys are definitely like becoming that again, especially if you have like Aries in your chart, and people will definitely perceive you as that, like, wow, like this person really knows how to talk. Some of you really might need to talk and to express your stuff, you know, to express your stuff. So yeah, like to clarify the Five of Pentacles here, no, which is a card of, you know, disappointment, of, you know, maybe in you might be living in some areas like where there is like scarcity, like literal scarcity, like there is no food and stuff like that. Like it's not right. But still, I still think like even if there is scarcity, I'm definitely seeing like you guys like still connecting, you know, because you want to change your surroundings as well. I think you guys are starting to connect with more like-minded people, like more empaths and stuff, you know, and you're really are going to see how how people are really behaving. Not, you know, this thing about coronavirus isn't, it's not because of the virus, you know, it's actually how people are dealing, you know, with the issue. And you will definitely see like how right you were, you know, about like this world, you know, people are living in their own egos and stuff like that, you know, with the Lover's card in reverse. People, it's not, it's like people don't want to see, or don't respect, you know, who they are, don't want to see who they are, don't respect others, you know, because if you don't respect yourself, why should you respect others, you know? But you know, this respectful feeling, you know, you're seeing like, okay, people are actually behaving like this because they are feeling like weak and poor inside themselves as well. Like, how come, you know, even a rich person or whatever, or it doesn't have to be rich, you don't have to be rich, materially rich, or someone who's living like in conditions, or, you know, even with this toilet paper thing, I mean, come on, you know, some of you Pisces are like, come on, like, you guys are like rich or poor as fuck, you know, and like you're really like taking everything with you, you know, all the fucking, you know, toilet paper, and you know, why toilet paper? This is what I'm always like asking myself, why toilet paper? Anyway, but I'm definitely seeing like, why toilet paper? Why there's nothing here like for me, for other people? Why are people so selfish, you know? Really, really, really selfish. I'm not connecting with others, you know, and I'm really seeing like that starting like to cause some like itchiness, you know, when you Pisces, because you deep down, you know, like people can really, if people want to change, they can change, but they choose not to, you know. They choose not to, they just choose, you know, to listen to their own, you know, egotistical voices and stuff like that. As we all do. We all live with an ego, you know. It doesn't belong to us, but it's part of us, you know, for us to develop ourselves. You know, remember about the polarity thing that I was saying and stuff, you know. So it is what it is. And we definitely need the good, but also the bad, you know, to know how bad how bad it is to be good. Oh my god. How bad stuff or how evil is necessary for the good, and good is necessary for the evil, you know. But yeah, definitely seeing you guys are like trying to balance stuff, you know. Don't worry about your like your lack of stuff, you know, your lack of resources, because I'm definitely seeing if you do connect with people who actually think like you know, and this can be like whatever, if you cannot go out, you know, because of your situation, of your, you know, country's circumstances or state or whatever, if you cannot go out, if you're really advised not to go out or not taking any, you know, human interaction or whatever, you can always do it by, you know, on Facebook or even YouTube, you know, whatever. I'm really seeing like right now technology can be as well like very very good for you to connect with people. And I'm definitely seeing something here, you know. You guys got this card, remember who you are. You know, so again, really carry on connecting with yourself. You know, really do connect with yourself and teach others, you know, teach others how to be as well self-sufficient, you know. Teach like the like the more vulnerable people, you know, the weaker people, I don't like to say weak, but you know, how to defend themselves, you know, how to use their words as well to defend themselves, how to gain that fire, you know, to take charge of their own lives and not getting like carried away, you know, by other people's thoughts, you know, and you know, opinions and stuff about them and everything. And you've got spiritual understanding. What did I just say? Yeah, I'm definitely like getting like really, some of you guys are like asking like, why is this corona thing happening, you know, and having a big look, you know, at like what people like to perceive as, you know, conspiracy theories, you know. I'm really seeing like you guys are like wanting to dive deep, like, why is this like this? Like, this doesn't make sense. Why there is this contrast? I'm seeing like loads of contrasts here, you know, that you know, they're not making too much sense for you, Pisces, like all these contrasts, all this, you know, this lack of integrity, not just because of people or in people, and because of the world that we live in. Okay, one more message for Pisces. Okay, what did I say about, you know, like connecting with you know, like with God, with you know, any divinity, or that being that is like surrounding you, someone who is actually surrounding you. There is, you know, there is, and you've got this person here. You've got this hello from heaven here, and it says, I'm actually going to read this because, you know, I know I didn't read the other two, but this one, it's really worth it. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessing. So, again, Pisces, as I told you, please do connect, you know, with whoever you need to connect with. Don't be afraid, you know, especially if you're opening yourself spiritually even more. You know, please say hi. Just say hi. That's okay. Someone is saying, say hi, you know, just say hi. Hello from heaven, you know, say hi, you know, really do connect with whoever you really need to, because hey, you've got the prosperity card here, you know. You might be very surprised, you know, with you know, your gains, and this might not just be you know, material gains. If you're like trying to follow like a spiritual based job or something like that, you know, it might not be like material or something, but I'm definitely feeling like if you do take this, you know, this leap of faith of, you know, being more open spiritually and not being that afraid, you know, and the more truth you will actually wait. If you do open for this person, this entity, whatever, it will definitely open like your box, you know. You will start to see like things in a very different perspective, and in my, you know, some of the ideas or glimpses, you know, or epiphanies, you know, that you, or downloads that you guys might get, might be very good ideas for like money wise. As I said, this might not be just, you know, materially speaking, but I'm seeing like, I'm feeling like abundance, you know, and this can be abundance of knowledge, you know. Abundance can be, you know, inside ourselves as well. Abundance like about, you know, people who you deal with, you know, your real tribe, you know, the people that actually match your frequency, you know, your state, you know, and not the ones that are trying to, you know, to put you down, because they see your value here, you know, they really do. One more card for Pisces. Yeah, all is well. So, you know, just trust yourself, you know, trust the process. Don't think too much, because, you know, thinking is totally, you know, the opposite of feeling. We also know that. But because they are, you know, both opposites, they are a polarity as well, right? Thinking and feeling. Again, you know, it's another thing that you really need, like, to find balance, you know, inside yourself. So things can really work, right? Finding balance, again, as above, so below. Finding balance, not just, you know, in the material realm, but in the, you know, divine realm. So again, don't be, you know, don't be afraid. Like, I'm seeing like this spiral, you know, and I'm looking at another one right in front of me. You've got the spiral. Just, you know, let yourself flow. let yourself, get lost, in the beautiful, beautiful things that are waiting for you. And I'm really seeing like, like ascension, like spiritual ascension for you guys. And please don't doubt yourselves. Please don't doubt your psychic and spiritual abilities as well. Just because someone is very ascetic, or someone doesn't believe, it's just their opinion, but this is your life, okay? I said one more card, but yeah, this is going to be one more card. This is the third time I'm saying one more card for Pisces. All right. What else can we, whoo. Okay. All right. So you've got forgiveness in reverse. No need to worry. Upright. Communicate clearly in reverse. And yes, with the question mark in reverse. So again, this tells me, whatever you guys need to heal, just know that everything is okay. All is well, actually. Just be open. Communicate clearly. As I said, please do express yourselves, because, this card was reversed. And, I'm... Another animal totem that just appeared here is the dolphin. I'm really feeling like, I do connect, dolphins with, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, any water sign, because they are like very emotionally intelligent, and they are very, connected, like psychically. There's something psychic as well about dolphins. And again, these two dolphins, I'm remembering, this this connection that you have with with animals, or this special person, in your life. If you guys are not communicating right now, please do, please express yourself and what what you're actually feeling right now. And I'm seeing like for some of you are definitely like putting this on the side, because you feel like you're not, it's not worthy for some of you. I mean, it's not worthy for some of you and stuff. Maybe because of what people are saying. Don't listen to people, okay? Just don't listen to people. Don't listen to people, and there's no need to worry. There you go. Because why? Because all is well, okay? It's all right. Just free yourself, free yourself, like spiritually, like, I'm like, open your arms here, open your arms, I don't know, like feel the blessings, really feel the blessings, talk, to whoever you feel like you should talk, from above. Please do it, don't be afraid, don't be afraid, don't be afraid of finding like your your space and your place in this world. Even we cannot change it. Even if we cannot change it, as many people say, who do you think you are? You're not going to change the world. No, but at least my attitude will change a part of the world and will influence other people. And now imagine everybody, or almost everybody, being influenced by something great instead of, something bad, because that's what we see, nowadays. Every single day you do see like negative influence, about everything, from the music that we listen to, not just, the people. There's always something, that gets stuck in your subconscious mind, in Pisces. You are a water sign. You can definitely like, you know how to separate, good and bad. So if something smells like bad, just ditch it. Okay, Pisces, please feel safe and take care of yourselves. Oh, something that I wanted to tell you as well. I said this as well to Cancer, because they were very too concerned about coronaviruses as well. I mean, everybody is. Of course, everybody is. But I feel like water signs are like, oh my God, oh my God. But yeah. It was the right time.